our Junior X30. Here they come then, our Junior X30s. We've got Taylor Orridge and Harrison Mackie starting beside each other on our front row. Harrison, let's catch up with you first. How are you feeling ahead of your Kartmasters final?
I'm confident we're in the same position we was last year, so hopefully we can do better than that.
And your brother, who's also your mechanic, Lewis, he's got some experience at the GP plate, ran at the sharp end of the field in Junior X30. What's he said to you ahead of this?
Don't defend from that ghost that he did.
What was that about? Can you tell me a bit more?
Well, I think it was 2020, he had a big gap and defended from thin air, so don't do that.
Didn't win then?
No, he crashed.
Well, best of luck to you, Harrison. We'll head over to Taylor Orridge. I know he loves the grid interviews. Taylor, you feeling confident?
Yeah, obviously.
And if we go down to the kart then, you'll notice that all of the grid have got new boots on, new tyre for the final. Do you think that changes the racing? I know everybody is in the same position, but how are you going to manage the new tyre?
Everyone's just going to be a lot faster than what they were.
And you were saying to me earlier on as well, I think you've got a bet with somebody in the paddock about not looking behind. Can you tell me a bit about that, what that is? And are you going to be in debt or credit after this race?
I just got to keep focused, looking forward. I don't have to look behind at anyone, because if I look forward, then I'm going to win, aren't I, really?
So a bit more context then, if Taylor looks behind him in a race, he owes his engine builder money, basically. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Taylor? Any insight into the racing?
Obviously, it's a one-off. Everyone wants to win. It's going to be a hard race, but either the luckiest or best driver wins, you know what I mean?
Best of luck to you, Taylor. Lewis Goff starts behind Taylor Orridge then on the second row, the SPR driver, the only SPR driver in the Junior X30 grid. Lewis, you've been running at the sharp end of the field in both Junior X30 and Junior Rotax. Has it been hard to try and keep up in both?
To be fair, it wasn't that bad. I thought it could have been a bit difficult for me, but I think I've done all the best I could have already, but I think I could even do it even better in this final.
And the standard of the racing in both Rotax and X30 is impeccable. You know, it's really, really high. But do you find any differences in the two grids?
I think Junior Rotax is a bit harder with the races, but I think they're both equal, the same, and I think, yeah, it's quite good both of them.
And Kartmasters is one of those races where you can't ever really predict what's going to go on, but have you got any actual tactics that you're heading into this with?
Not really, I might as well just go with the flow and see how it would go.
You might have been able to hear behind me then, it's time to clear the grid. Let's watch these Junior X30s go off.
Thank you, Nicole. Junior X30 made its Kartmasters debut in 2014. Josh Smith was your winner. Tom Wood, Callum Bradshaw, Harry Thompson, Clayton Ravenscroft, Oliver Gray, Aaron Walker, Luke Watts, Brandon Carr, and Taylor Orridge. They are your champions. Only 11 drivers have successfully defended their titles at Kartmasters. Taylor Orridge aims to become the 12th. If he does, he will become only the 31st driver in the history of this event to win more than one GP plate. There will be 2 rolling laps because every single one of these karts is on brand new Comet rubber. Let's take you through the starting lineup. Harrison Mackie, current British Championship leader, is on pole. Taylor Orridge, defending Kartmasters champion, second. Zach Green in kart number 8, 14th in this event last year, is third. Then it's Lewis Goff, fourth. Morgan Moore from Ireland is 5th, and Rocco Leon Shenton, the leading privateer, in 6th. Nat Johnson, who is back after a horrific roll earlier on, is not out there, sadly. No Nat Johnson, which means Ryan Cranham is all on his own on row number 4.
Row number 5 is going to be headed up in 9th position, very shortly, by Evan Purcell. Then Theo Palmer in 10th. Alfie Brown is 11th. Cameron Edmonds is going to be 12th. Aston Sharp, who showed very good pace in the Junior Rotax race earlier on, doing this one as well. He'll be in 13th, 14th, Joey Brown, 15th, Samuel Branston, 16th, George Edgar.
Yes, indeed. For those of you wondering, there's the English flag, there's the Northern Irish flag, and there's the flag from Jersey. Macaulay Guy, get well soon, Nat Thomas. Max Ewell and Aaron Richardson start on row number 9. Then it's Jersey's Macaulay Guy, James Harris, Tony Kart Racer. It's that flag next to Archie Owens that you really need to pay attention to. That's the Welsh flag, son. Ethan Woodward, Charlie Myers, and Jacob Bashler round out the top 24.
25 is Max Wright. In 26th is Alexander De Benedictis. 27th, Ethan Higgins. 28th, Marley Pareo. 29th, Spencer Allen. And 30th, Xiao Chen Ji. 31st, Monty Brathwaite. And 32nd, Jake Brook. Rounding out our 33 kart grid for Junior X30 is Maisie Creed, the privateer.
So, hang on a second, legitimate question. When drivers and their parents put an entry in for an event, they can have there's a 3-letter box for their nationality. They can put in GBR for Great Britain, in which case they get the British flag. They can put ENG for England, they can put SCO for Scotland, WAL for Wales, NIR for Northern Ireland. It all depends what 3 letters they put on their entry list. So here we go. Junior X30.
Junior X30. This is teeing up to be one of the best races of the day. The pre-final was excellent. A lot of the heats were also excellent. Taylor Orridge has been the fastest at times, but Lewis Mackey has always been there and starts on pole position. Are we going to go green first time by? It's a very fast start.
No,
we are not. It's a false start. So one more rolling lap for the Junior X30 grid.
Yes, Nanny June is supporting Harrison Mackey as always, and Harrison's other grandparents are here, as the whole family are. Looking down there, yes, it's a simple thing. I hope that you know, I explained the flag situation. You know, it's all just down to what 3 letters they put in.
The drivers frantically weaving the tyres to try and get as much temperature as they can, get the release agent off them, get them into the working window. Of course, this is the longest race of the weekend so far by a little margin. Of course, heats, well, qualifying only 5 minutes, then the heats were 10 minutes plus a lap. Pre-final this morning, 12 minutes plus a lap. This is 15 minutes plus 1 extra lap. That means tyre pressure selection is crucial and will be difficult to judge for the mechanics and teams because you've got brand new tyres, which generally get a little bit hotter because they produce more grip. You've also got to balance that with the track temperature, which is different than it has been at any time this weekend. The rubber conditions, we had a little bit of spitting rain earlier.
Oh, yes.
And you need to be good, not only at the start, but also at the end of this race.
Okay, Fusion Motorsport, Harrison Mackey. George Gibbons Motorsport, they have never won a GP plate, with Taylor Orridge on row number 1. Jamie Green Racing, who have already just picked up their first GP title, on row 2. Here we go into the tram lines. No, we aren't.
I was about to say they did go very early, which meant that the group at the back of the field, they don't really have a chance to keep up with the front. So I imagine that we're going to see Dan Ashton making his way out
now
into the circuit somewhere to give them a little reminder that we need to go slowly before the start. Yes, he's already ventured his way out towards Fullerton Esses.
Yes,
there
this will be
is.
A stern ticking off, and then we will have, I mean, I haven't seen much in the way of kart mechanic bingo. I'm a bit disappointed by that. Although there's a couple of seniors coming up left. I've seen Sean Butcher walking around with the tightest pair of shorts ever seen on a human being. So that could be something. Right.
Here we are. Just again, the drivers, they've already got most of the temperature in their tyres.
Tom Gadd, yes. Basically, all the drivers who qualify for the Grand Prix in Junior X30, Junior Rotax, Senior X30 and Senior Rotax have new tyres for this race and this race only. Why? Well, it's to stop people sandbagging. It's to stop people maybe doing things they shouldn't be doing, because it's not Parc Ferme tyres. It's an absolutely level playing field in tyres across the board.
Yes, I think it's actually a fairly good move. As much as it is expensive with another set of tyres, it removes any asterisks from people that win races who maybe didn't finish a race, because every single driver on this grid has got 0 racing laps on these tyres. Will we go third time by? I hope so. We're in the tram lines. We went early again, and we are green this time. And over the line, it is Lewis Mackey, and followed closely by Zach Green from the inside of the second row. A few drivers heading across the grass, but everyone through the turn 1 and 2 safely. Oh no, not everyone under the bridge. That's Rocco Leon Shenton and Lewis Goff.
Goff on top. Shenton has sort of up over the top of Lewis Goff. We can't see the marshals running to the scene, and that is game over for Goff and for Shenton. I was about to say the best privateer in the field, Rocco Shenton, out of the race, and I'm looking down. It's now there. They both get going again. They're both back in the race. That is the main thing. And no Battenberg flag. Mackie leads from Zach Green and Taylor Orridge. Last night in the paddock show, Harrison Mackie and Taylor Orridge were sitting around laughing and joking. Great mates off track, fierce rivals on track.
Someone who is trending very well at the end of the weekend, who's got better and better as the weekend has gone on, is Morgan Moore in 4th place for Premium Karting from Ireland. He is sat there right behind the 3 that have pretty much been there in every single race so far this weekend.
Yeah, Morgan Moore, dark horse, absolutely, for this, and the premium karting team. Then the second of the Fusion karts, Riley Cranham. So Cranham, the 2022 Miami Cadets Grand Prix winner. Orridge, the only other driver, the reigning champion, who has won a title. And Zach Green takes the lead.
Away.
Behind the top 5, Evan Purcell is there in kart 2, 4, 6. He's down and racing a Fusion Motorsport kart, but it's definitely a GGM kart I'm looking at. So George Gibbons have got 2 drivers up at the front. So have Fusion. Premium Karting have got 1. JB Green Racing have got 1. Then it's Alfie Brown, who now takes up the mantle of the leading privateer. New leader, Harrison Mackie.
Harrison Mackie is no stranger to the lead of an X30 race this weekend. He actually had to come through the field in the pre-final to take pole position in this one after, as we've mentioned many times, coming in ever so slightly underweight in the final heat. And we've got jostling already. Morgan Moore having a look on the back of Green. Green holding him off for now, but that's given a bit of breathing space to Mackie and Orridge.
Now,
Orridge carrying the GP plate, winner in this category last year on a different chassis nonetheless.
Yes, on a Croc for Croc Promotions. Now, we saw Taylor Orridge have a long look over his shoulder, and that was to see, and he could see then that the carts behind them battling. If he can get up to Lewis Mackie, now he'll think, right, this is our opportunity to break away. They're squabbling, let's go. Again, look over his shoulder. He doesn't make a move for the race lead, because he knows that'll slow him and his mate Lewis down. They push Harrison down. Harrison's older brother Lewis mechanicking for him, and I'll remind you, the FIA have got world karting rankings for every class. It's a very complex system on ranking points based on certain coefficients of how strong each grid is around the world. Harrison Mackie is the #1 ranked Junior X30 driver in the world at the moment. Aston Sharp passes the #11 kart of Joey Brown, and that puts the Mick Barrett Racing team in there. If there's one team left in this paddock, I believe, 2 Zip Karts and Mick Barrett Racing. They were Kartmasters champions in the very first Kartmasters, 2 of the oldest names in this sport, as well as Jade Racing have been around for ages, but I don't think were Kartmasters champions back in 1996.
Aston Sharp has been very, very feisty all weekend. He hasn't qualified the best, hasn't been starting in the highest grid positions, but has always featured in races, maybe not at the end. And he is looking to push forward in this one. All sideways through the bowl goes Moore. Moore's getting shuffled backwards, and the Birrell ART.
Alfie Brown, privateer driver Alfie Brown.
Yeah, he's doing very well, hustling the back, and has actually gone past the Morgan Moore in the premium karting. But Morgan Moore comes straight back through, and 57 as well.
Cameron Edmonds, that's the Optima Motorsport team. So Optima, Alistair Goss setting up that team about 2.5 years ago now. And now the results are starting to come for Gossie's squad.
Yes, it's a good showing so far, but we've still got 10 minutes plus a lap in this race. It's a long one, these finals, but it just adds to the tension. Of course, these drivers have to plan a long way ahead. These drivers would be in this group, which is
7th place on back.
Yes.
Morgan Moore is 7th, 8th, 9th. There's a Croc in 10th. with the Welsh flag. No, that's Sam Branston. Then George Edgar, and then the Welsh flag of Archie Owen.
Yes, they would do well to just chill out for a bit, push on forwards and wait for the group ahead to start squabbling, because it's a when, not an if, because this could quite quickly turn into a scrap for 7th downwards as Branston looks up the end zone. Change for the lead. Taylor Orridge decides he wants to lead this race. Around the outside,
Yes.
Zach Green looks, he's looking for a cutback. No, can't get it done. 2 fusions in this front group.
So much for a 2-kart head-to-head battle. It's going to be a minimum of the famous 5 up at the front. No, 6th place. Joey Brown is still there as well. So now a 3rd fusion driver joins the party.
This is shaping up very, very nicely. These drivers at the front, pretty much the leading drivers. Aston Sharp is actually right in this battle as well. He's a dark horse certainly for this win. Zach Green at points this weekend has been absolutely rapid, almost I would say probably arguably the fastest driver at stages, but Mackie once again to the front of the field, and following him through was Riley Cranham.
Yes, Cranham.
Brown with a move on Aston Sharp.
Riley Cranham started today 7th in points. He was 7th on the grid for the pre-final. He stayed 8th on the grid for this race, doing double duty. No one's going to do, well, we haven't had Junior Rotax yet, have we?
We haven't. Junior Rotax is coming up, not after this one.
Cranham and Lewis Goff, sadly, is still circulating. No, he's retired. Sadly, Lewis Goff has come in to retire. Rocco Leon Shenton is also retired.
Yes.
Spencer Allen is the last driver still running in 30th position for the MDL team. Spencer raising money for the St David's Hospice, the palliative care unit in South Wales that looked after his late mother.
Right.
So if you want to go and look up that will be very, very good of you.
That last lap, Zach Green for Jamie Green Racing Team set the fastest lap of the race and dropped Orridge and drove onto the back of a fusion duo at the front of the field. So he's got good pace, potentially slightly lower on the pressures. That's maybe why he went slightly backwards at the start of the race, just letting his tyres coming in a bit slower, because tyre pressure selection, as I mentioned at the start, will be crucial. If the tyres start going off, at the end of the race, you're going to be struggling. And Zach Green now goes past Riley Cranham to take 2nd place, and Taylor Orridge follows through.
Just when you thought the 2 fusion teammates would start to work together, Green and Orridge separate them.
Potentially tactically.
Urgently. Urgent tactics, that is for sure.
Right, Mackie has looked very much in control for large proportions of this weekend. Even when he wasn't in the lead, he always found a way to get back to the front. But I would say arguably one of the fastest drivers throughout the weekend. Zach Green is now chasing him down, and the tow will keep him in check. Mackie set the fast lap on that last lap, but that will not stand this lap, because I'm almost certain if Green keeps going the way he's going, then he'll... I spoke too soon. Henry had a big moment off the bridge, and that's opened up the gap just a 10th or so. But again, the tow around this Paul Fletcher International Circuit is big. Lots of long straights. Was it 1,300 and something metres around here?
1,382 metres. Yes. Aston Sharp is there at the back of the grid. Nick Barrett racing. They've already got a couple of drivers here this week. They've also got the Ekman's Grand Prix drivers in their awning. Aston Sharp and George Edgar. George Edgar is 10th, but Aston Sharp is there. And we had Mick Barrett's grandson in the commentary box yesterday, just for a little look around. Right, let's have a look.
Right, so 6 minutes to go. Just before it starts kicking off, I'm going to have a movers and shakers. Joey Brown up 9 to 5th. We've got up 8, Aaron Richardson to 10th. Also, Jacob Bachler up 10 to 14. He's our biggest mover on the grid, so good race from him after what was a big shunt yesterday as well.
Joey Brown makes the move on his teammate Riley Cranham for 4th. Here comes Aston Sharp, the son of former Formula 3 racer Ryan Sharp from Aberdeen in Scotland. Mackie in the number 21 kart from Attleborough. And then it is Green, Zach Green, driver from Rugby. Now, is he the cousin or the brother of Will Green? I can't remember. It's a family member. We've only ever had 3 sets of brothers win Kartmasters titles. The Wooders, Dave and Luke Wooder. We've had
the Russells.
The Russells, George and Benji Russells, and the Jenkins, Scott and Sam Jenkins. We've had 1 set of cousins. That would be Mike and James Mills.
Sorry to interrupt, Henry, but Zach Green, I was going to say, Henry, it's a time. If it's the time to go past Harrison Mackie, now might be it. And Green does it. That was a good move under the bridge.
Yes, indeed. And the Norco-sponsored Mick Barrett Racing Kart of Aston Sharp now into fourth, ahead of Joey Brown and Craven.
Oh, Mackie comes back on the inside.
Of course he does.
And it's a good follow through from Orridge. Orridge is basically sat here because Orridge hasn't really shown his hand yet. He's kind of let the race happen around him as long as it's not shuffled him back. So I'm thinking that Orridge is just biding his time, thinking about where he wants to be with about 2 minutes to go.
I mean, both the Fusions, well, let's have a look. KR, the Kart Republic chassis, is what Mackie and Green and Orridge are using. Aston Sharp is on a Gillard, which is an OTK product.
Yes, and Sharp sets the fast lap on that last lap, owing to the fact that the front three were having a little bit of a shuffle around. Again, still very much a six-way battle, although the two Fusion drivers of
Yellow
Sharp and
flags
Cranham
waving at turn number
no,
one.
someone's been off at turn one.
Yeah, there's an
Two
Optima
drivers
Kart,
off.
and that's the number 46 of Alexander Di Benedictis on the right. The Simon Wright Race Developments driver, he's okay. And the Optima Kart is Charlie Myers. New leader, Taylor Orridge.
Taylor Orridge has decided now is the time to pull the trigger, and he's gone to the lead. Riley Cranham moving past Sharp, and following him through is Brown as well.
In Lewis Mackey's old race suit.
Yeah, that's confusing as always when you see them from behind, but Orridge to the front. If Orridge has been saving something in reserve, this could be a problem for the rest of the field, although it looks like Mackie is just close enough to hold on to that toe. But don't count out Zach Green. He's been absolutely rapid. Every time there's been a gap, he's chomped it up, and now it's already, we're defending with 3 minutes to go. Is this Orridge defending for the win, or is this Orridge just defending to try and get a gap once again? Mackie points forward.
Yeah, it says go, 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 go. Oh no! Alfie Brown, the leading privateer, out of the race. Well, careful, Alfie, you can't come back. Oh, he went up. Maybe, well, I don't know where he spun off. He spun off almost. You know, going in there. Ah, there's a move!
Oh no!
No! The two friends hit each other! The two friends hit each other! Orridge does a 360 in the air! Oh no, it happened at the Fullerton S's, and that's going to open the door for Zach Green and for Joey Brown.
Joey Brown? How is Joey Brown going the lead? Oh no, it's not, it's Mackie. No,
Mackie still leads. Mackie still leads by a long way. Oh, it happens. It happens. The two friends, just as Charlotte Orridge on the live chat couldn't watch. I hope you're watching that. We could probably see a replay of that in a moment. But it's Mackie.
Mackie once again with a big lead. He's had this a couple of times this weekend. Always seems to be in the right place at the right time, does Mackie, and just about pulled away from that. Brown had to back off. Green trying to get back some of those positions. It would be good to see that again. If we can't, then no problem, because we've still got a race on.
Yes, indeed. The lead battle is no longer a lead battle. There is Harrison Mackie. Further back, Taylor Orridge. Well, Morgan Moore is now on the podium. Premium Karting, Moose Hingham, and the rest of the Premium Karting crew on for a podium here. He's just behind Joey Brown, just in front of Riley Cranham. We're one overtaking mover away from a Fusion clean sweep.
That would be, we haven't seen that for a while, especially not Junior X30. As looking for a cutback, Morgan Moore can't get it done because it was Brown that covered it off, and Riley Cranham goes for a wide line off the bridge to try and get, and they're both pointing forward, all of them saying, come on, Mackie's getting away, but I think Mackie might be here dead and gone. Here we go. Right, up the inside. That was actually optimistic from Mackie. I think there might be afters with that one.
I mean, he went for the move at the inside, then he got onto the curb, on the inside curb. When you get onto that inside curb, it just throws the cart across the track here at the S's.
I think there's going to be afters, Henry. But
okay. Harrison Mackie is leading on the road. Could this be the battle for the win? Who knows? Who knows? It's a battle for second place on the road between Joey Brown, Morgan Moore, and Riley Cranham. Could it be the battle for the win? It's under investigation. Harrison Mackie is under investigation. It says on the live timing screen. So this could be the battle for the race win. Who knows? We're 3 wide. It's
Moore to second now, and it is past Riley Cranham, and now Moore's breathing down Joey Brown's neck. We're going to ignore Harrison Mackie because he's either won or he's got a penalty. But this is the battle we need to focus on. Brown defends, and now everyone's fighting in for this battle. It is Brown, Moore, Cranham, Sharp, Orridge, Green, Richardson, Edmonds, and Branston. Who knows?
Hang on a sec. There's Taylor Orridge.
He's still got a chance
not
here.
out of this one yet, boys and girls.
Oh my goodness, this could be one of the best and most dramatic racing KartPix. And also, there's Zach Green, who's up the inside of Orridge. Side by side, Green's got their work done.
Oh, Irish eyes are not smiling on Morgan Moore. He's been shuffled back a few places. It's Joey Brown and Riley Cranham, second and third. Look at this battle. 1, 2. This is to the final 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, about 11 drivers. Back to Theo Palmer in 14th place. Mackie leads by 6 seconds.
Oh, Orridge and Green come together, and that allows the optimum driver.
Cameron Edmonds.
Cameron Edmonds to come through, and now Edmonds has come together with Moore. That was a clumsy move.
Moore and Edmonds come together. Here we go. It's Cranham versus Joey Brown.
He's going to do it.
Versus Aston Sharp, is that?
Cranham's through. He's got the cutback. Sharp's going for a double cutback. Can he get it done? He's got a cutback on.
Could he?
He's got it on Brown. This could be for the final space on the podium, or it could be for second place. We don't know.
They go out of view. It's still second. I gotta say, Joey.
No, it's Cranham's through.
Riley Cranham is on his way to second place.
Whoa, what a move!
That's
a brilliant move.
Brilliant move. Harrison Mackie takes the win. Or does he? Who's going to finish second? That could be important for Riley Cranham. He finishes second. Or does he? And finishing third is Joey Brown. Or does he? Aston Sharp just misses out on a podium. Or does he? The
only thing we know is that Fusion Motorsport have won the Junior X30 British Kart Grand Prix because first, second and third on the road. Harrison Mackie still under GP plate, 5-second penalty. So Orridge, who finished 5th on the road, 5-second penalty. That will take him down to approximately 14th on the road. So no matter what happens, Mackie, he thinks he's won. He's celebrated over the line. That remains to be seen. Drama, Henry.
Absolutely. Cameron Edmonds will inherit 5th position.
Jacob Backler up 15 places to 9th after what was such a difficult weekend.
Your ex-sponsor.
Yes, what an absolute legend, Jacob. When I met Jacob, he was about knee-high. Now he's finishing inside the top 10 in the Junior X30 British Kart Grand Prix. But Fusion Motorsport own the day, that is for sure. Aston Sharp may well get on the podium as yet. They're pointing Aston Sharp round to the right, whether that's to wait or whether that's to...
So if there is, so Mackie's under investigation, all right? He hasn't been given an in-race penalty. So as things stand, he is your winner, okay? Provisionally. He will go out and do the, if there's
yeah, carry on.
If there's a steward's inquiry or anything like that, hang on a second, where is the number 11 of Joey Brown's kart? They haven't brought Joey Brown round. And Aston Sharp is looking at that. Mick Barrett Racing are on the podium. It's okay. You can let go now. You can let the emotions go now. Mick Barrett Racing on the podium.
11. Have we missed a penalty, Henry? I'm just having a quick look through. Why is Joey Brown... Maybe he was underweight.
Don't know if he was under. Was he
we don't know.
Or was it just because he's got a mullet? I don't know. We just don't know. Harrison Mackie, Riley Cranham, Joey Brown is not there in third. Aston Sharp is in third. Taylor Orridge with a penalty, so Cameron Edmonds could take fourth. Sam Branston, George Edgar, Jacob Bashler, Max Ewell, Theo Palmer, Zach Green, Morgan Moore, and from Jersey, Macaulay Guy in 14th.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Henry, I don't know what to say about that one. We said it was going to be dramatic, and it absolutely was. I mean, it makes it easier when we know what's happened to commentate on.
Yeah.
Oh, 11 had a nose
cone, Joe. Oh, Joey Brown. So, Harrison Mackie takes the applause. Nicole Sutherland is down there to speak to our champion now.
Here they are then, your Junior X30 1, 2, 3. Harrison Mackie, I spoke to you about 17 minutes ago and I could tell how much you wanted this plate. Here you are, you're our provisional 2024 Junior X30 Kartmasters champion. How do you feel?
It's great. It's something that when you're in cadet you dream of, and now I've been able to do it, it's such a big achievement.
You know, I can tell by the look in your face how much of an achievement this is for you. Who have you got to thank?
Well, I thank everyone at Fusion Motorsport over there. Everyone says they're a team, but with me, they're family. I've been with them for so long, and I want to thank Joe at Ventus Power. Without him, it wouldn't be possible. He's just such a big work. He put so much effort in, same as everyone else. My mum and my dad at home, my dad here supported me, my mum at home supported me as well, and Nanny June and everyone at home, and obviously my brother. Without him, it definitely isn't possible.
I could tell just by standing there how much this meant to Fusion Motorsport. I can see Alfie Davidson looking over how much of an achievement this is for the team, all of you. Like you said, a big family. Congratulations, Harrison.
Thank you.
We'll head over then to Riley Cranham, number 2. Riley, Fusion 1-2, happy for the team?
Yeah, really happy for the team.
And I know everybody that competes in this event wants to be on that number 1 spot, but number 2 is a huge achievement. Are you happy with that, and who have you got to thank?
Yeah, I'm very happy with P2. I'd like to thank Louis Diamond, even though he's always angry, my big brother, for being here this weekend and help mechanic, and I'd like to thank Fusion, my family, and everyone who supports me.
Congratulations, Riley.
Thank you.
We've got a Mick Barrett driver then as well in Aston Sharp on the top 3 for Junior X30. Aston, happy with that one?
Yeah, definitely. I had bad heat, so I just had to keep chipping away, and I had a pretty good pre-final, but I got a penalty sadly, so I had to work really hard to get third in the final.
And have you got anybody in particular to thank for this achievement this weekend?
Yeah, Mick Barrett, my dad, my mum, my whole family for being here. My engine, Joe, Aventus, yeah, my school, definitely.
And will you be back next year to try and grab that GP plate?
Yeah, try again next year, hopefully end up on the top, but yeah.
Congratulations, Aston.
Thank you.